You're online.
Hello everyone, this is Sergey from LATOKEN, and we're starting now our demo pitching session where all the projects will be able to present their pitch deck in 5 minutes and to mention their key points as if you are in front of investors. And I'm giving my word to Maxim to continue.
Hi. Sorry, I apologize for at the last second my Zoom stopped working. So yeah, thank you, Sergey, for taking over. Welcome to this demo pitch. Let's get down to it. Wissam, are you ready to show us your pitch in 5 minutes? And yeah, share the screen. I'm gonna time you, and then we're gonna give you the feedback. Are you here, Wissam?
Yes.
Are you able to share your presentation with us? Do you
Yes,
have
yes,
something
sure.
prepared for us, please?
Yes, I do.
Perfect.
Yes. So, hello everyone. I am the co-founder of HashTrust, Wissam. I'm here to present you with this wonderful project, which I think will have a very nice future. Our project is mainly an ERC20 token that holds hashing power. And the main purpose of why HashTrust exists is to solve the current issues with cloud mining. The problems with cloud mining today is that you have no ownership of the hash power you buy from the cloud mine, and they can shut down anytime. So this will give ownership of hash power. It will prevent loss due to fraud by the mine owner, because if you have a universal token for hash mining, you can use it on any online mine. This tokenizing an already existing market. There is already big market for cloud mining. The freedom for holders to sell hash power to each other, and it's just profit for everyone. How does the mining work? Proof of stake. You can stake HTX by holding it. Also, mining farm owners can distribute HTX to miners as a proof of ownership of mining power. HTX has a limited supply. There is only 1 billion HTX tokens, and it can be distributed, and there is no way to increase it. The next phase of our project is to stop the free distribution and the airdrop, and to only allow people who already have HTX to earn more. This will create demand and raise the price. HTX has zero decimals. HashTrust is already popular. I don't know here how to change the screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. We see the presentation.
Can you see now the website?
We see your presentation.
Okay, because I'll try to switch. Okay, we will do it after. We have already more than 1 million user accounts. We have already 150 active users currently, 20,000 daily unique hits, and our Alexa global rank is 46,000 globally. Why we need the funds? Mainly, we need HTX listed in LATOKEN as our first global exchange, because we have already too many people holding HTX, and we need the funds to develop the smart contract, the final contract, because right now it's just like an airdrop. HashTrust will be distributed to investors. We need about 10 Bitcoin, which 5 will be paid to LATOKEN, and I think about $4,000 for the pitch, and 5 Bitcoin will be for the development and the marketing to make the project better in the future. Also, what will investors get by investing in our project? 70 million HTX tokens will be distributed for 1 cent each, which is a very discount price. And this is about 10 Bitcoin worth. They can get profit from staking, from the first people to be staking. When we started this project, it was not for money, it was for free. For 2 years, we had no goals about making any money from this project. Being the first in the industry to get this idea, because we can see that some companies like Bitmain have this idea right now, but we started before. We started in 2018. And like many tokens, hash trust have a practical use. It's not like Dogecoin or something like a joke. It have a practical use. We have been distributing HTX free for 2 years. Now it's time to stop the airdrop and get the demand on the market. Now, if you excuse me, I need to know how to switch the screen. Yes.
You can
Can you
either
share? Yes. Can you see my Chrome?
no. Yeah, now we do.
Yeah. Okay. So this is hash trust. Okay. This is our stages of the
I
project.
think you disconnected it. We saw it for a couple of seconds, and then
Okay.
I don't think you're sharing the screen anymore.
Okay, I will do it. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's
So this
working.
is hash trust. It's easy and everyone can join. We started in 18 June. We are now in this stage. We were supposed to go in this stage in January 2019, but we did not start the ICO. We just kept on the mining. So people mainly after they log in, this is the website status right now. They're presented with this screen where they have the hashing power and how much it's worth. And they can claim mining here every day. You can see that some people are online now. It's a quite popular project already. This is our token stats. You can see there is many transactions happening daily, every day. Mainly these big ones are the payouts, the weekly payouts. That's it. So we have some advertisement on the website to cover the transaction fees. So we have like 1,000 holders of HTX right now. 20 hours ago, there is transactions going on. People are trading in other exchanges. Can you see the Alexa rank page?
For now, our time is coming to an
Yeah.
end. I understand that we had a few technical difficulties,
Yes.
but obviously we need to ensure that we stay within the 5 minutes. It's been
Okay.
6 minutes and a half. Yeah. So, all right.
Okay, thank you very much for this chance. Yeah.
You can wrap up you can wrap up your pitch 30 seconds, and then we're gonna proceed with the feedback if you wanna finish your thought.
No, it's I already explained the main parts of the project.
Okay, perfect.
It's done.
Okay. Would you please switch back to the presentation?
Yes.
Is it possible?
Yes.
So first of all, let me okay, yeah, perfect. So I understand that the presentation is pretty basic.
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously, in a pitch to investors, I would advise personally to make it more graphic.
Yes.
I like that almost every slide has bullet points. However, many of those bullet points are quite long, and you know, instead of just reading them out loud, probably it's better to make them much shorter, and then you just explain it, yeah, yourself. You showed me also some figures on the slide without any graphics, and then we switched to the website, and you showed me that, there were more graphic material. So probably it's a good idea, instead of switching to the website, that you just incorporate that data into the presentation.
Slide.
And just,
Yes.
yeah, make it more engaging, make it more graphic. And also you didn't mention competitors, which probably you do, or at least, whoever, the oldest competitor, probably they don't do it your way, but I would mention it, and I would make a dedicated slide to show, that your product is that much better. You do this, and that. The competitors don't do everything that you do, and you can show it very graphically that
Yes, sure.
your project is worth investing right now. Yeah, so I'm trying to share a popular structure. Yeah, you can see it in chat.
Yes.
This is a popular structure that a lot of VCs consider, and obviously you don't have to incorporate all the parts, but just take a look at the structure, and maybe you will see some of them that you didn't incorporate, and maybe it's a good idea to do.
Yes.
Igor, do you have anything to add, or shall we proceed to?
No, it's okay. It's just
Yeah. Thank you, Maxim. I think you mentioned all of it. So thank you, Wissam, for your pitch.
Thank you.
Next would be Anthony. Anthony, are you here? I see you speaking, but I think you're on mute.
I think I've unmuted. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Great.
Perfect.
Can
Can you share the screen with us? Do you have your presentation
moment.
ready?
I have some difficulties at this side to fix. Moment.
Just a heads up, when it's gonna be 30 seconds left, I'm gonna let you know.
Yes.
Obviously.
You give me 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That's short, but okay. I tried it this morning, and I tried it quick, and I wasn't 8 minutes. So I will do. I try to do it even faster now. But I need my text. Now I keep my. No, I must copy this to here, and then I'm ready for. Yes. And okay. Oh, so yeah, sharing screen. Not sharing screen. Oh, there in the middle. Share. Am I sharing screen now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Do I need to adjust my screen that it is a little bit smaller so it's bigger for you to see? Or is it okay?
You can just make the presentation full size. Bless you.
Okay, yes.
We see your desktop, but we do not see the presentation yet.
No, I have
to just make it full size.
Presentation. So, okay. Now, welcome. I'm very excited today to talk about LATOKEN and how it can change the world for the better. Thank you all for joining us here today at Be a Change with LATOKEN, Sustainability and Prosperity for All, Value Creation by Innovative Banking. What we see nowadays is a world which is unsustainable, and most of the people are living in poverty. Unsustainable, earth is exhausting, industry is polluting, global warming, sea is dying. Poverty, inequality increasing, people protesting, worlds are conflicts thriving, and people are dying. Do you know how we call this as LATOKEN? This is what we call symptoms. Directly solving the symptoms, Directing solving the symptoms will not solve the problems, and definitely will not solve the cause of the problems. What do you, I was a little bit too fast with this one. Okay. What do you think is the, it's good that this is a test because I don't have, yes, that's better. What do you think is the root cause of these problems? The root cause is our monetary system. To explain this, I have selected a quote for you. Banks must be trusted to hold our money and transfer it electronically, but they lend it out in waves of credit bubbles with barely a fraction in reserve. Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, we all know him. Okay. The banks, the private banks, they will keep all our money in reserve, but what they do, they create about 10 times as much money for lending out. And creating money, as we all know, is inflation instead of value rise as a result. The bank asks more money back as they have given out by asking interest, demanding the economy to grow, and to grow, something our planet cannot support. But he had a solution. With this solution, we can create a sustainable world with prosperity for all. He called this Bitcoin, and the revolution started. The Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency, to be denied, discredited, and banned by governments and banks. Now we are at the point to take the cryptocurrency into the next era. The LATOKEN platform. Sorry. Oh, my text is different than the sheet. We are building an ultra-fast blockchain, fully ERC 721 compatible, with a unique cashback system, a multi-currency wallet with a marketplace on Android and iOS. In this marketplace, you can find the connected companies. Connected companies are that companies who work sustainable by the Sustainable Development Goals of the EU, or companies working local to local. Our new cashback system. Every transfer there which is made, 1% fee will go to the cashback system. And when people buy, I take you through this flow. First, the users buy for 1% discount the tokens in the app at our place, and buy at an a connected company. When they buy at a connected company, they pay 1% fee, and once a month they receive a cashback. The company will sell the tokens to the exchange, and we have a smart trading algorithm who buys the tokens from the exchange, keeping the price, the exchange price, the exchange rate rising. We hold these tokens for 1 month, and the profit of the value rise, we also put in the cashback and use for operations. Yeah, the coin is designed to rise in value. And how do we do this? This do we with a limited amount. A limited amount are made. Tokens are used for trading and for the payments. And for payments, this guarantee liquidity. Liquidity is then needed for the token price to go up. Smart trading algorithm, which push the price up, and more users, higher demand, rise in value. We have positioned us in a place with high value rise and a high sustainability, something most companies cannot achieve both. We have already achieved the website in 12 languages with all white papers. We have an MVP 2.0 on Android and iOS with a 2 local wallet. The marketplace is already there. We have 31,000 verified account holders, and we have 130,000 plus followers on social media. We have 65 social community managers, and we are in the social community in 24 languages or countries. Now, this is our roadmap, and we're planning to launch in Q4 2020, this year. Our management team, we have a big team, and this is the part of the management team. Very experienced in all areas working. Why invest now into local? Why invest now? Only in this round we give out shares or stake. Other funds we do by iOS. High stakes and no share dilution. Bonus of 25% of the amount invested in two local tokens. New area of cryptocurrency. Join with a company who is stepping into banking. So join us. Only in cryptocurrency used as money has enough liquidity to rise in value. Be part of saving the planet and the people by achieving a sustainable world. Oh, that's strange. Okay. Yeah, this is my old. I have to do some work. But I normally finish with a thank you sheet. Maxim, your voice is you're muted.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Thank you for the presentation. It was, as you said, more or less 8 minutes and a half, as you rehearsed.
Yeah.
So the problem with that, what I noticed is the introduction of the problem is way too long. It took you 3 minutes and a half just to explain the first 2-3 slides with the problem,
Yeah.
and you know, the root cause and everything. You were talking about the products only around minute 5.
Yeah, a moment. Sorry. I have a big old cat, and if he wants to come in, he don't stop shouting.
No worries, no worries. What I would also do is explain more, take a little bit more time to explain the whole cashback system, because obviously that is, you know, the entire product, and it took you more to, you know, present the problem instead of the solution. I would say focus on that, as well as the positioning. I saw the graph, but I didn't understand why. For example, Tesla is down there, Ethereum is down there, and you're up there. You know, so I would take 30 seconds to explain why you position them on the chart like that. And obviously,
I will.
And obviously, well, the entire structure would need some modifying. If you want to go and see in the chat the structure that we always propose that investors like, that will be a good start for you. And also, well, just rehearse to make it 5 minutes. Obviously, in a home setting, in a demo setting, you're allowed some mistakes, but then obviously when you pitch to investors, you don't really wanna go through, you know, the same mistakes. So it was 50% longer. So that is there is some work, there is some room for improvement, a lot of room for improvement, and so basically the main point again is probably cut the problem short. I would give it literally 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
You know, 30 seconds. Just find one sentence that summarizes it all and, you know, stresses on how big the problem is, and that's it. Because 3 minutes and 30 seconds is a long time.
Yeah, agreed. Great.
Any of my colleagues want to add anything? Any more feedback?
Yeah, thank you, Anthony, very much for your presentation. Well, I think Maxim covered most of the points. Yes, I will also add that if you're going to be participating today, your presentation has to be in 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it's going to be turned off. So you need to concentrate on that for sure. Also give a offer to investor in the end. And what exactly investor gets and what is your raising goal, of course. This is something to mention for sure. Yeah, well, that's it. So keep in the timeline and mention all the bullet points.
Yeah, and yes, okay.
Okay, Anthony, and stay healthy because we need you. So because we understand what the world is right now. To change it, we need to take care of ourselves first.
Yes. Thank you, Anthony.
Okay.
Now we have our third project pitching. Ben, are you here with us?
Okay, thank you, guys.
Hi, Ben. How are you doing?
Good. I'm trying to add the video, but
yeah, you can do now.
There we go. All right. Well, hello everybody.
Hi.
You can just let me know when you want me to start, I guess.
We don't see the screen yet.
Oh shoot, I got a
screen share. We see you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
Let me minimize you guys. There you go. Yeah, just let me know.
You can start whenever you're ready.
All right, my name is Ben McClosic. I'm with LATOKEN, an ASIC hardware manufacturer. Oh, I gotta click on that. LATOKEN is a Norwegian technology company that develops ASICs for the cryptocurrency mining industry. We have developed a powerful new script ASIC, which can be brought to market in 6 to 8 months upon funding. All significant tech risk have been mitigated, and all necessary partnerships, both upstream and downstream, are established. LATOKEN's conservative base case is 10,000 units sold with full year profits before taxes around 15 million USD. The problem is the profitability is currently in a low cycle for cryptocurrency mining. Price of power has been stable, but mining profitability has been declining. There are few profitable miners on the market, with 5 million miners that will need to be upgraded soon. This creates the opportunity for Lokotech because we will have the most profitable miner on the market, and currently Script has no profitable miners. These are the platforms that we'll be offering. We have your standard single tube miner in the middle. You have your enterprise miner to the right. However, I'd like for you to pay attention to the one to the left, because this is what our customers want. They want upgradable hash boards that can retrofit into old unprofitable miners. This can reduce and reuse their infrastructure, their fans, their enclosures, their PSUs quickly while saving time and money. Benchmarking against the competition, I'd like to draw your attention to Intersilicon's A6 Plus. We beat them on power consumption, we beat them on hash rate, and overall, we beat them in a performance proxy by 3x to the end user. I say end user because the actual hash rate of this machine is 6.5 gigahash at 1300 watts. So that extra 2.3 gigahash goes directly to Lokotech via service fee. The service fee equals daily recurring revenue for Lokotech. So every 3 miners sold equals 1 miner for Lokotech, or roughly $5.75 per day per miner sold. The benefits for Lokotech is we get to mine without cost. And the benefits to the customer is we get to lower their unit price for a better miner, while also having the safety that we're not going to flood the market like Bitman that would cannibalize the hash rate and lower the profitability for both parties. This is your typical time frame with your milestones month by month. However, I want you to pay attention to the last part, shipped by Kimball Electronics. Kimball Electronics will manufacture, test, pack, and ship to the end user. This, combined with the pre-sales, will enable us to maintain a lean operation with no hard or warehousing risk. Here's a list of a few of our strategic partners. And as you can notice, we can't give you guys the name of our ASIC designer. However, I can tell you that Lokotech owns the GDS2 file, but not the 40 plus patents that went into it. However, since we can't tell you about the ASIC designer, we went out and got it third-party verified by Inventas, which is a part of the CGI group. It's a $15 billion market cap and top 5 in the world for IT and business consulting. The team is quite lean right now. As you can see, you have myself, Ben McCloskey, doing daily operations. Ola's in charge of financing, tax, and corporate structure. And then Christian is the brains of the technology. Our Proforma Financials are extremely conservative. We have 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 units, but I'd like for you to pay attention to the 2-year 65 unit profit loss estimates. If you go down to the bottom in the bold, the profit loss before taxes, the first year is 40 million in the first year and 69 million in the second year. However, internal expectations are between 100 to 200,000 units sold in the first 2 years, but you can't really tell that to investors because a hockey stick would just look like a straight line. Lokotech's outlook after delivering the Script ASIC. Much of the Script ASIC's architecture is shared with the SHA-256 ASIC, which we have 40% complete. We can bring this to fruition either through being organic through sales, or we can over-emit in this first round to speed up the process of completing the SHA-256 ASIC. And the market potential for selling a powerful new SHA-256 miner is absolutely monstrous. So why invest in the Lokotech? There's a huge market opportunity with no profitable Script ASICs. It's a one-of-a-kind business model that allows you to sell a product and receive daily residuals from each unit sold at no additional cost, and a dedicated team that is ready to bring this to fruition. My name is Ben McCloskey. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Absolutely perfect. That was actually 4 minutes, 50 seconds. That was probably, the most on-time pitch, demo pitch that we had. So, yeah, I mean, the feedback here is going to be different because you have a really well-rehearsed pitch and structure. What can I say? I can say, if you can put back the presentation, maybe.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I'm not sure if the in the slide with the financials is gonna be that much of a use. Probably the numbers that you have in bold would be the only numbers that you need, because Obviously, during the
just-
5 minute
just
pitch,
collapse it
nobody
down.
nobody will actually focus on the entire thing. So
Yeah.
just show the figures that you want to show.
Okay.
They are good. They are going to show that how you can add value, what is your strength, and so on and so forth. What else? Add more visuals to your figures. Yeah. So it's much simpler for people to understand, both investors and not investors. You know, just showing some charts. Where are you headed? What are your performances, instead of just numbers? That would be another thing. And honestly, I think that is it. Probably you did
I didn't
mention.
know if you wanted me to add, because we are seeking, because the masking is crazy expensive from Samsung. We are seeking $3.5 million for a hybrid equity model. And then also we can over-emit to 4.5 if we want to finish the shawl chip, or if the investors are interested in finishing the shawl chip through over-emitting.
Well,
So I didn't know if you would like me to put that slide in before or after that slide.
Well, I would say here, and that's, don't afraid of the numbers. Definitely put them in.
Okay.
So they will see it. It's for some of the guys from VCs, it's not the big numbers for sure.
Yeah. Well, we are in an extremely niche market, because I mean, a lot of people don't understand the technology behind ASICs. So I'm excited to pitch though.
Okay. Yes, it's true. Actually, yes. Sorry.
Go ahead, Igor.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Yes. Thank you, Ben. It's I saw your previous pitch as well. This one as well. The previous one was good, and this one is really good because it is strict to the point. It's well structured. It's short. It's great energetic. That you covered almost all of the points here. So I liked it personally. Also, I haven't seen the slide about competitors. You said about it a lot. You said about how your product is better several times, but maybe to show it and some maybe numbers or, well, anyhow.
Well, that's what we did. I mean, if you're a miner, you'd understand. That's the thing is, I mean, we have a niche market, because if I mean, there's a lot of people in the mining industry that don't know anything. It's just a bunch of rich old white guys that built a mining facility, unfortunately. But the people that work underneath them, they understand this, because if you see that just on the power performance and the hash rate alone, I mean, we actually, even on pricing, we beat everybody. Like Silicon's A6 Plus, they got listed for $3K, and we're selling that for way cheaper than we're offering 3x the profitability.
Okay, I see.
And being more efficient with the power. But I mean,
yes.
People that are in the industry should understand that. And I feel like that would be more follow-up questions anyways. You know.
Okay, it's true. It's really niche market. So let's do that pitch today later on and see how the community will react. But in our case, I don't think they're going to be someone with big knowledge today of mining. So maybe just for them to add a little more, information. Because yes, it's true. When we're speaking about investors who really work with ASICs and mining, maybe you are right. So yes, I'm not from that industry as well.
Well, maybe I could put the profitability for today right above each unit up there.
Yeah, well, something like that, for sure.
With the zero power costs to take that variable out.
Yeah, well,
so I could just list it right above, just center above each miner.
Yeah, something like that, sure. Yeah, that's all from my side. I think the presentation was really good. As I mentioned, well structured, well energetic. So if you're going to do this again in front of investors, it's going to be a good one.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ben.
Well, since our last presentation, I've been working my ass off. And that was an investor deck. It wasn't a pitch deck. So.
Well, I didn't have the pleasure to see the previous presentation, but I'm pretty sure the improvement was a lot, because it was a very well structured, very well timed, energetic, as Igor said. So yeah, good luck.
Well, it helps out a lot having English as my native language. I can only imagine how hard this is for a second language, you know.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I give kudos to those guys, because that would be, I can't speak a second language and I'm in Norway.
For sure. But still, having the structure right and the timing, you know, sometimes doesn't even depend on that. So good job. I think that we are ready to wrap up. Thank you everybody for attending. Good luck, you guys, for your pitches with investors, and your managers, your dedicated managers, will be in touch with you. And yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. Thank you very much for your time. Stay safe.
Oh,
Thank you.
I got one question. One quick
Sure.
question.
Yeah, for sure.
What's
Before we go,
what's
yeah.
the investor setup? Is it kind of basically exactly like this then? Where you guys just call on and it's exact same, or is it a different like setup?
You mean how it technically happens?
Yeah, technically, like, is it like this same platform basically?
Yes, we're doing this on our Launchpad, and for us, for participants, it's just a Zoom call.
Okay, all right, good deal. Awesome, that sounds good. That's all I needed. I'll work on the deck and get that done then.
Great. Okay, let's keep in touch, guys. Thank you very much.
All right, thank
Perfect.
you.
Everybody have a good day.
All right, bye.